anyone who plays for this franchisee calls it a home. Led by a charismatic man called Mahendra Singh Dhoni, this team knows to not just win matches on the cricket pitch but also hearts of it. And wherever they go, they only spread yellow love. By now, you might have figured out that I am talking about Chennai Super Kings, the three-time IPL champions. Hello and welcome to One and All. I am your host and host Abhijit Singh Bhamra, and alongside me I have my friend Atishay Jain. It was a disappointing season for Chennai Super Kings last year. They finished on the 7th spot, but as they say, every new season brings a new set of opportunities, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni will be looking forward to not just grab this opportunity but to take Chennai for their record 4th title.
Well, absolutely right, Abhijit. It was a disappointing outing for the Dad's Army in the UAE, but as you rightly pointed out, new season brings new freshness and they have added some new players in the squad, so they'll have that new energy also, and they have some veteran players who are coming back into the side. One very important player for them who is coming back into the setup is Suresh Raina. So we have to wait and watch where can MS Dhoni and Suresh Raina take this CSK side in this year's IPL.
Absolutely, Atishay. And also we'll talk about the team's composition in a bit, but let's just focus on the main man, the big man, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Now there are speculations rife right across social media platforms. He is 39 years old. In July he'll be 40, and there are speculations that this might very well be his last season. Will this be Thala's last one?
Well, I think the decision is up for MS Dhoni himself to make, but I think it will be based on how he performs in this edition of the IPL. He was not at his best, and even coming into this season, he doesn't have that match practice under his belt.
We'll talk about the team composition now. What about the openers?
So now if you talk about who should open for them, I think the one batsman which is for sure who is going to open is Faf du Plessis. I think they are going to start with someone like Rituraj Gaikwad, who has been performing well in the domestic circuit. I think Chennai Super Kings are going to start with them, but the question now will be on Abhijit, their middle order. So what do you think? What changes they can make to their middle order in order to utilize those middle overs to perfection?
One of the biggest positives for Chennai going into the season that they have plenty of options in that middle order. As you rightfully pointed out before, Suresh Raina at 3, then you follow it up with another experienced players, Ambati Rayudu, and do not forget that Ambati Rayudu can also play the role of an opener if needed. Then after Ambati Rayudu, you might have MS Dhoni batting at number 6. Then followed by all-rounders, you have Moeen Ali, you have Ravindra Jadeja, you have Mitchell Santner, Deepak Chahar, Shardul Thakur. These are impact players, and as you said, Sam Curran can also bat down the order as well. So if you see number 3 to number 7, they are jam-packed. My biggest worry is that MS Dhoni will be spoiled for choices, and there is also Dwayne Bravo. Yes, he is not the same old force with the bat and with the ball. When they talk about playing 4 overseas players, then he will be the automatic first choice for MS Dhoni. And then, but Atishay, that was about the middle order, but what about the spinners and also the fast bowlers? Who will be your top 5 bowlers for MS Dhoni?
I think, Abhijit, if you talk about the bowling lineup, Shardul Thakur is one name which is almost certain to start. So looking at the squad, I think Deepak Chahar is the one who I think is going to partner Shardul Thakur. And then coming to the spin department, I think Ravindra Jadeja, Sam Curran, all these all-rounders are going to come and fill in those overs. But now let's talk about their strengths. Because if you talk about their strengths, the biggest standout in their squad is the presence of all-rounders. Yeah. They have Ravindra Jadeja, they have Dwayne Bravo, they have Sam Curran, they paid so much money for someone like Krishnappa Gautam. Yes. So now where do you think MS Dhoni and the team management fitting in all those players?
See, at the auction, their strategy was very simple. They needed power hitters. You need someone like Krishnappa Gautam. He has a strike rate of over 158 in T20s. Then you talk about Moeen Ali. He has an international strike rate of over 150. So these kind of power players, and me and you, everyone out there knows Dhoni's fascination for bits and pieces cricketers, and he loves those kind of cricketers who can contribute in all 3 facets of the game, and that is where Chennai Super Kings can make an impact. But everything is not green for MS Dhoni this season, Atishay. There is also plenty of weaknesses into the CSK side. The biggest weakness is most of the players are coming out of hibernation mode. They haven't played much international cricket. You take the like of MS Dhoni, Suresh Raina, Imran Tahir. Chennai is loaded with spinners, and given the venues they'll play, I'll just point out Mumbai. They will play Wankhede 5 matches, then they move to Delhi for 4 matches, then they move to Bangalore for 3 matches, and the last leg 2 matches in Kolkata. So do you think, Adishay, that Chennai Super Kings will actually make it to the playoffs, or will it be another setback for the Yellow Army?
Well, Abhijit, it is going to be extremely hard for Chennai Super Kings because there are so many other teams who are stacked with superstars. You have a team like Mumbai Indians, Royal Challengers Bangalore. The Delhi Capitals have all those young superstars who can beat any team on their given day, and also they have the confidence now as they went into the finals last year. And then there is Sunrisers Hyderabad, who is not a very high-profile team, but they have players art of winning. So definitely, it is going to be challenging for MS Dhoni and Stephen Fleming and crew to make these guys believe that yes, you can go out and beat any team on any given day and make the place in the playoff. But as I said, it is going to be extremely difficult.
Difficult is a word which you don't generally associate with Chennai Super Kings. And once again, like last year, all eyes will be on Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Like I said, will this be his last IPL? Which number will he bat? Will he bat at 4, at 5, at 6, or even 7? Last time he batted at number 7, Atishay. So you never know with MS Dhoni what's running in his head. For all those MS Dhoni critics out there, I have just this thing to say. चर्चाओं में रहने का तो हमें शौक नहीं, हमारी तो हर बात के चर्चे होते हैं, तो हम क्या करें? So, how did you like this piece of information and this video on Chennai Super Kings? Do you think that Chennai Super Kings will make it to the playoffs, and can they win a record 4th IPL title? Do send in your comments and feedback in the section given below. And in the meantime, do not forget to subscribe to TV9 News across all social media platforms. Thanks a lot for watching.